Do you need people to like you? Do you change to suit other people so you can fit in with the crowd? What do you want your reputation to be with the rest of the world? And what do you do if people don't like you? Does it matter? And we live in a world where it's really easy to get behind a screen and type nasty things about somebody. And if people have typed nasty things about you, how does it make you feel? If people are talking about you behind your back, so they're gossiping about you or criticising you, how does that make you feel? And do you change so that people don't criticise or gossip about you? Do you do things differently so that people will like you? And there's a really logical question to be asked. There's 7 or 8 billion people in the world. I don't know who counts them. Surely you don't expect everybody to like you. I think that's pretty ridiculous, because I don't like everybody. Do you? There's people that you come into your life that you don't want anything to do with. So is it possible that there are people who don't want anything to do with you, don't want anything to do with me? And I think that's pretty cool, because there's some people that I don't want in my life either. So if you look at it from a logical perspective, what is important? Who is important? Who do you want to like you if you are doing things to please other people? And even if it's your family or your partner or your boss or your sporting team, people in your inner circle, and you change to suit them, is it possible that they're not getting the real you anyway, because you're changing who you are to try and fit in with other people, which to me seems quite ridiculous. So me as an old lady, really easy to say that, because I've matured to the point where I really don't care. I've decided who I am, and if you don't like me, that's awesome. Because if I change to suit you, then I'll end up not liking me. And there's a very great quote for that. Better that you really like you and the whole world hates you than the rest of the world really likes you but you hate yourself. And is it possible that you would hate yourself if you change to suit other people? And what a waste of time. You'd be running around doing all sorts of different things. What if she doesn't like me? And what if he doesn't like me? And how should I dress? And what should I say? And what music should I listen to? And how do I impress people? Ultimately, when you get to the end of your day, which is I'm standing here outside with my puppy dogs at the end of the day, really excited that I love my life and I like who I am. And right now I'm by myself except for my dogs. Now I have a beautiful husband and I love investing time with him. But I really like being by myself because I like who I am. And I'm not sharing that with you to impress. I just wish it for everybody. I don't want our kids to grow up in a world where they think they have to dress like the latest fashion fad. I don't want our kids to think they have to use the latest words and listen to the latest music and do what everybody else is doing to fit in with the crowd. Unique, different and memorable are the 3 words that have been in my headspace for as long as I can remember about who I am. So I'm not going to compromise that. I want to be unique, different and memorable. And the only reason you're memorable is if you're different from everybody else. So I have a lot of people who say, I don't like Rowie and she's too positive and she's ridiculously happy and look at the way she dresses. And some people are even happy to come to my face and say that. Good on you. I really appreciate that. But there's a great question to ask there. Why do you care what somebody else wears or what they say or what they do? It only hurts you if you let it hurt you. I think that's a really great thing to take on board. If somebody's trying to hurt you and you get hurt, for me that means they've won, and I'm a control freak, and I'll use those 2 words together all the time because I like them. Because to me, they're the ultimate being an individual. I'm in control of my life, not other people controlling me. So yes, I am a control freak, because freak is the opposite to normal. And I don't want to be normal. I want to be a unique, different person who looks in my mirror and likes what I see. And I want to go to bed at night and sleep deeply because I've been a great person. And if I try and please everybody and I change to suit other people and I sacrifice and compromise who I am to suit other people, I can't possibly be me, because that isn't me. So for our kids, and I learnt this a very long time ago, and I use it as a special exercise for everybody that I come in contact with, because I do a lot of personal coaching, success coaching, business coaching, exercise coaching. And I always ask the question, if you were your own high performance person coach, so if you were giving yourself advice about how to have a great life, what advice would you give yourself? What would you tell yourself about the kind of person you should be? And the exercise is, of course, pick 5 words to describe yourself as a person, And it could be 3, it could be 23, it doesn't matter. But I did this when I was 18 years of age, and I picked 5 words, or technically 6: tough and fair, positive, stylish, disciplined and professional. I connected those words to my fingers, and I share this all the time because people say to me, Rowie, how can you be happy? How can you not care what other people think? How come you just live your life your way? Because I've decided that I'm tough and fair, positive, stylish, disciplined and professional. They were the words that I chose. And from that day forward, from 18 till now as a very old lady, I've never had to make a decision about who I am, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to dress, what I'm going to say, because all I ask myself is, would a tough and fair, positive, stylish, disciplined and professional person do that? And if not, I don't do it. It's a really simple, easy way to live. And if somebody comes into my life and they don't like that I'm tough and fair, positive, stylish, disciplined and professional, well, I don't care. I can't. Why would I care? Because that's who I am. And at the end of my day, when the sun's setting and I'm out here with my puppy dogs and I love my life, I want to be able to say, I live my life my way. There's a great song for that, I did it my way. Not try to please other people, not try to impress other people, not hope that people like me. I want to be the person that likes myself. So again, better that I like me and the rest of the world hates me than the rest of the world likes me and I hate me. I don't want to live my life like that. How about you? I want to live my life to the max, being me and loving every single day. And look, at the end of this day, it is just spectacular. Live your life to the max. Super duper doo, how are you? Living my life to the max. My puppy dogs, look at their playground, it's so cool. Woohoo! Look at Aston Martin McAvoy, he's just a beautiful doggy. Live your life to the max.